vlog family! See, I didn't forget this week. I was editing the vlog from 2 weeks ago and realized I fully forgot to say hello vlog family at the beginning of it. I'm sorry. I promise it will most likely never happen again. I have been inside all day because it was supposed to get to like 100 degrees outside, and I checked the weather like maybe an hour ago and it said it was 90, which is close enough to 100 that I'm not gonna go outside. Wednesday morning, Joanne Fabrics is having an absolutely massive sale, and Mom said she would go with me, so we're gonna go so I can buy a lot of things and stock up on stuff and hopefully then be able to do more projects because I need things and fabric. But then Wednesday afternoon, Dan gets off of work at 1, and then we are driving to Indiana for a few days to spend some time with his family. His brother and sister-in-law and family from Alabama are coming up, so we're going to be able to see them again. Then hopefully sometime early next week I can go meet my niece, because I haven't been able to do that yet, and I won't meet her. Look what I have. Now, it isn't mine. This is my older sister's Cricut. I went over to her house earlier today to hang out, have coffee, and to ask her about the Cricut because I've been contemplating getting one for myself. And the one that I was looking at is basically just like the second version or the slightly newer version of this one, which is great because then I'll basically know what to do on everything. So she let me bring hers home, and she has a whole bag of Cricut goodies that she put in there as well for me, so I can experiment with it and try some stuff, and if I like it, then I'm probably going to be buying one for myself. But that is what I'm going to work on now. While I was there, she has a bunch of kittens, so I was playing with some of her kittens. The kitties! Are you the kitten? Oops. Kitty butt. No, there. Kitty. Meow. Marie. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. How you all doing, Mary? Kitty. She also has chickens, which I didn't film, which I don't know why, because chickens are cute too. But I'm gonna work on trying to like get the stuff on my computer that I need and experimenting and seeing if I can make something with this. I have no idea if I did this right or not. I hope I did, but I have no idea. Check it out! Look how cool that looks! I love it so much! This is just the top. I mean, this is technically a tackle box, but I got it at Goodwill however many years ago, and I filled the top with buttons. And then, actually that's sealed, and then this part has all of like my sewing stuff in it. So I decided to stick it right there. I originally thought that vinyl I would be able to put onto a shirt, and we were going to put it on to our first attempt at this shirt that the tan bled through really bad, so we tried it on a different shirt. But this is just regular vinyl. This isn't heat transfer vinyl, so this would not have stuck to fabric, so which is why I stuck it on here. That was so much easier than going through and individually cutting that out by hand. The Cricut took 5 minutes, whereas I took 6 hours. It's like a game changer, and Dan thought it was really cool, and then he was like, how much do these things cost? And I told him how much the one was that I wanted, and he was like, it's a lot cheaper than I thought, and I'm like, that means I can get it. So I'm very excited. Meaning, when Mom and I go to Joann's tomorrow, I'm gonna be buying a lot of Cricut stuff as well. I'm very excited. I can't wait to experiment with all sorts of different things, and it's very exciting. Hello, it is Wednesday now. I almost said Wednesday morning. It is no longer morning, it is after 1 p.m. Mom and I went to Joann's for that big sale, and we bought a bunch of stuff close to $200 worth of stuff, and I don't even have nearly everything I was planning on getting. I have to go online for some of it. So one of the big things that we got were 3 bags of polyfill, which I need. So I currently just have 2 there and 1 in there, and that's the one that I'm, dipped into already. And then I was also planning on stocking up on a lot of interfacing for stabilizing shirts for quilts, and batting, which is the material that goes in the middle of quilts that determines like kind of how warm they are and how thick they are. Both of those things I'm going to buy online because I can buy them in bulk online, and I also have a coupon that will give me the same 20% off that it would have if I tried to buy them in store. So I'm gonna do that online. And then I got some other, hello, that just came open. Some other like miscellaneous things that I was wanting to get. So like I have this, like a fuse and tear stabilizer for when I'm wanting to make patches. This then will help keep whatever material I'm turning the patch into or using for the patch. This will keep it steady and like secure. When I'm done with it, I can just tear it off and it'll be fine. So I got that. I bought a new pair of fabric scissors because I needed them. I also got 2 things of transfer tape for a Cricut, and transfer tape in general, because these are very useful. I just used it the once when I did that little project yesterday with Jesse's Cricut, and it was fantastic. So I bought 2 of those because I have a feeling I'm going to use it a lot. I also got some iron-on vinyl. So I got it in Twilight here. And then I got this one that is 6 sheets, but it's like black and white. So I got those because those are pretty basic, and I figured then I'll have that to experiment with and stuff. So I got that. And then this was in the clearance, and I thought it was adorable. It was on clearance for $6, but they're like fat quarters of Illinois, and they have all different like Illinois themes, and it's super cute. So you have like the cardinal, we have deep dish pizza. Like, look at all that. So I thought that was really, really cute. So I'm gonna make cloth napkins out of those. And then this bag, I got these 2 very cute materials that I am planning on turning into car seat covers for my friend Amanda and my sister, who both are having little girls / have had little girls. So those I thought were adorable. So I'm going to make car seat covers out of those, which is what the Velcro is for. And then I bought 4 shirts because they were 4 for $10. So I got 4 different colors. And those I figure I could use for making different designs with the vinyl and the transfer paper for practicing with the Cricut more. So that was everything I got. Like I said, I still need to get interfacing and batting online because I'm gonna need both of those things. I should have enough interfacing for the Packers quilt, but I'm completely out of batting because the last quilt projects that I did for somebody, I used the very last bit of batting that I had for the middle of quilts, so I need to buy more of that. Very successful trip. And then we got Jimmy John's for lunch, and I still have my sandwich here because I bought the larger one, and I've never bought the larger sandwich. It's like an 8-inch and a 12-inch or something like that, and it's so much sandwich. It was way more than I thought it was gonna be. So I ate half of it, and this half I'm like looking at, and I'm just like, ugh, I'm full. So I don't know if I'm gonna eat that or not. I might just give it to Dan when he gets home, although we got him his own sandwich, so I don't know. Working on laundry, getting ready, because when Dan gets home, he should be home any minute, actually. And then in about 30 minutes or so, 45 minutes, we're gonna be headed off. Oh, there's laundry, so I can switch that over. Perfect timing. But then we are going to be headed off to Indiana to go visit family. So I'm gonna switch laundry over and finish getting ready to go. All we have left to, you can just see the back of my head as I talk to you. That's great. Hi. Now you can see my dryer. That's weird. Mirrors are strange. There we go. I'm gonna switch laundry over because I'm basically already packed, so we need to get this switched over so it can be done. and then we can head off to Indiana to visit family for a few days. Hello, it's Sunday. Dan and I got back late Friday night, like midnight Friday night from Indiana, and it was a fantastic trip. I vlogged the tiniest little bit. We were enjoying some fireworks with the kids, so I got a little bit of footage of that, which I will insert here.
Really weak. Yeah. What? Oh, I'm good, Susan. Thank you. I got a couple more. Okay, cool. That's surprising. Yep, that's supposed to be doing that. Yeah. Oh, cool. I don't know if they're the same brand, but I remember. You look just like Gandalf. Here we go. It should move itself. Yeah. Oh. Check it out.
Whoa!
Woohoo! Check it out.
It takes a while.
Oh, well.
Whoop, yep, don't let go yet.
It's gone up.
It will.
Oh.
God, it's not going up.
It'll get there. It's very, very nearly there.
There we go.
There we go.
And
If an extra boost is gonna help. Oh.
oh, it's so sad.
We were kids, they worked. I don't know if they've changed the formula. No,
That seems to be working.
Ooh, the blue.
Got some blue and some green and white.
There we go.
And then I captured a really sweet moment as well of it basically perfectly described how much of a child magnet Dan is. He had gone downstairs into the basement where there's a bunch of toys and books and things like that. And a couple of the nieces and nephews followed him down there and brought books with. And before too long, there was almost all of the nieces and nephews down there with him. And somebody had mentioned that one of my nephews, Moses, had fallen asleep on his lap while he was reading. So I snuck down the steps and just quietly angled my camera past the wall so nobody knew that I was there, and just recorded a little clip of him reading to all of the kids basically piled on top of him. And every once in a while you can see the book move and Moses just completely conked out on Dan's lap, and it is the cutest thing ever. So here is that footage.
And send a report. I sometimes pretend that my bed is a whale. I ride on his back. Across the oceans we sail. I sometimes pretend my bed is a cave. I huddle inside from the snow, I am saved. I sometimes pretend that my bed is a rocket. I soar past the moon towards the planet Woosokket. I sometimes pretend that my pillow is you. I hug it so tight till the nighttime is through. Bobo bye-bye. On a tire swing, Bobo sat, swinging very high. He thought he'd let go of the rope. Tell Boo-Boo bye-bye. Or Bobo bye-bye. Ooh, sharing a bed. Sharing a bed with your cousins is not the easiest thing. They toss and turn and giggle and snore, and sometimes they just like to sing.
We also went to a lake to swim while we were there, and my niece and brother-in-law found these baby catfish. But then we ended up driving home Friday night. Well, I drove home Friday night, and on the drive home saw lots of fireworks. And then yesterday was the 4th of July, and Dan and I could hear lots of fireworks, but neither of us really had any interest in going and seeing any. It was a very nice trip, very enjoyable. And it's Sunday now. Dan is at work. I am going to be going over to my friend Sarah's house later because all of the family is now coming to Illinois for a day. And then tomorrow we're all planning on going up to Wisconsin to visit Graham, Dan's grandma on his dad's side. It'll be the first time we've seen her, I want to say, in 6 to 8 months. I know for a fact we saw her about a year ago, but I think we've seen her one other time since then. I don't remember exactly when though. But so that'll be fun. But that does it for this vlog. So I hope you guys have had a great day and a great week, and I will see you in the next video.